Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Devi and I do videos on beauty, lifestyle, cooking, and I plan to do some on fashion as well. So if you're new here, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when I upload a new video. And as the title reads, today I'm going to give some Netflix recommendations. So hope this lockdown is kind of treating you all well. So where I live, the lockdown is kind of extended till end of June, and we could work from home, and that is an option. But I have, since the lockdown, I have been watching a lot of Netflix and Amazon Prime as well. So I'll leave my part one of my Netflix and Amazon recommendations on up above. If you haven't seen that, go and watch that. There I've done a little bit of Hindi and other languages as well, but this is going to be specific only to English. So let's see what I've been watching during this lockdown and what I think you could watch. Well, I would like to tell you in the beginning itself, these are all series and movies which are specifically for individuals above 18 years. So if you are watching with children, just don't just don't watch with your children if they are below 18. And let's see what my recommendations are. So my first recommendation is The Bodyguard. It's just one season out there. It's about 13 episodes, I suppose, and it's the lead actor is Richard Madden, and it's a beautiful series. It's all about how this bodyguard is trying to protect the Home Secretary of the United Kingdom. And if you need to listen to some thick Irish accent, I think you'll love this. And not just the accent, but the series by itself was very nice. But it's just one season, so it's very nice. So that's my first recommendation. My second recommendation is Designated Survivor, and the lead role being played by Kiefer Sutherland. This is all about when a bomb kills the president and all the other top politicians of United States, and how they always assign a person as designated survivor, and how this person, Kiefer Sutherland, is suddenly out of the blue he becomes the president of United States, and his journey, and how he comes, while it is about 3 seasons. By the last episode of the 3rd season, he's able to, he becomes so popular that he thinks, he's fighting for his next term. So this is his journey from a very normal cabinet member to the president of United States. It's very nice. I really enjoyed it, and that's my second recommendation. Third one is a movie. This is The Extraction, and it's a nice movie, and it's kind of taken in Bangladesh, and but most of it is shot in Bangladesh, and lead role played by Chris Hemsworth, and I just love the sunglasses. I just love the sunglasses that I have to get a pair of that. So it's a very nice movie. It's just about a little less than 2 hours movie, but a typical English, all the action type of a movie, but I really liked it. My fourth recommendation is again a series. It's Never Have I Ever, and this is again about it's been quite famous on Netflix, about how the immigrant families from India, and this particular girl played by Maitri Ramakrishnan, how she grows up in the United States and the struggle of being an immigrant. And if you have relatives or friends in that age of say the teenage kind of 14, 15, 16, you would totally relate to this character. And it's a very nice series, it's a very cute one. I enjoyed it. So that's my next recommendation. And next one is again a series, and this is Fauda. And this is like I never really understood when I used to read all about Indian newspapers about this, all these Israeli Palestinian attacks and all that. I never really understood really what the whole issue was. So this series kind of enlightened me a little bit about what's the actual problem over there. But otherwise the storyline is also good. And though it is English, a lot of it is Hebrew, in Hebrew, it's spoken in Hebrew. So you have to be really quick in reading the subtitles. So, but otherwise it was very gripping and I totally loved it. And it's I'm not even going to say the names of the characters because probably I'll be pronouncing them all wrong. So anyway, Fauda, if you should watch it. And my next one is When Heroes Fly, and this is something Netflix has this thing of, since you watched Fauda, you may like this. It kind of recommend, Netflix itself will recommend some kind of shows for you. So based on that, I kind of saw When Heroes Fly. Not as great as Fauda, but it's something, it's just one season again, about 10 episodes I guess. So it is nice. I mean, you could probably keep this to the end and not, you could I would rank this the least. My next recommendation is again a series of just one season. It is White Lines, and this series is about Laura Haddock, who plays the lead character, and her brother is murdered 20 years ago, and in Ibiza. So she travels to Ibiza to find out how he was murdered, because his body surfaces 20 years later. So it's quite interesting. It's a nice one. It kind of keeps you kind of gripping, so you also want to know what happened to that guy. So my penultimate. So one of my next recommendations is The Hostages, and where a family where the person is a surgeon, they are held by gunmen because she's going to perform a surgery on a minister. So how the gunmen hold the family as hostages and things like that. It's quite gripping, trust me. And lastly, I like Kenny Sebastian, the stand-up comedian, and I don't know how many of you like him. And there is a new one, the most interesting person in the room. So that's a stand-up comedy of 1 hour 20 minutes I think, and I liked it. So, and I think I like Kenny Sebastian basically, so he's part of my Netflix recommendations. So these were my recommendations, rather what I saw during this period. And I don't know, I've been binge watching. I'm just hoping and praying that all this will come to an end, and my binge watching also will sort of come to an end, and I will be able to do things which are more productive. So if you get some time off, and if you just want to see something on Netflix, you can see these are good ones which I recommend. And hope you like this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.